Oh yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. And we'll have the landscape coming around with nice curve around here. Nice flow coming around, curve. I think we'll have a border going around there. And then the property line goes right around there where the telephone pole is. So from there over, will just be garden and beautifulness. Okay, good morning everybody, good morning. All right, Jonah and I are talking about some very exciting things right now. We thought we'd let you join in on the conversation. So, we're so excited right now. So,
it's a good idea.
We were talking about the front yard and some ideas about it, and like, I knew that I wanted to do like a front yard beautiful landscape that had some curve to it, had some flow, perennials and annuals included, as well as some ornamentals in addition to the edibles. But the idea came to me yesterday. I was like, why don't I just turn my entire front yard into a garden?
Dude.
And I popped that question to Jonah this morning, and he was like, yes, let's do that.
It's a great idea. There was a guy down in Florida, I can't remember his name, but he did a project where he wanted to challenge himself to live completely off of what he either grew or was able to barter from people for an entire year. Whoa. And he bought a property down in Florida, had a front yard about the same size as ours, converted the entire thing to complete edible landscaping, and lived off of it for a year.
I feel like I've seen this guy's video.
I think so. It's pretty popular.
I think there's multiple people who are trying to do this.
Tons of people that have done that because it's so easily doable.
Yeah.
Especially when we do the Back to Eden gardening with Paul Gauci,
where we with a little more like also Charles Dowding method with cardboard.
Yes. Well, yeah, using the cardboard to kill off the grass, but then building the compost and the wood chips and everything the way Paul Gauci does.
Yes.
To really build the soil and make an incredibly hospitable environment.
Within a year.
Within less than a year.
Replanting. Yeah.
I mean, if we started it right now, it would already be ready because it would have broken down through the winter storms and the rain and the snow.
Also, I think it'd be smart if we brought in some like chicken manure.
Oh, dude.
Some sort of organic nitrogen source to start breaking that down. We can also inoculate with mycelium.
Yes. And we need to start this right now because how does nature do it? Nature fertilizes in the fall.
It's so true.
It drops a layer of leaves, needles, and twigs to fertilize the ground.
Yes.
And it starts breaking down throughout the winter. So if we do that right now, we're mimicking nature, and it'll be ready to plant in by spring because everything will be broken down enough. And we can go ahead and start planting some trees because right now is the time to do it because they're dormant. And so you just pop them in, prepare the soil.
I need to get this design done,
dude,
soon,
yes.
and we can start popping this out. But we really want it to not only be edible but also beautiful. Like, I want this to be where people are driving through and they see this front yard that doesn't have any grass in it.
Just completely,
it's just
decked out with
beautiful,
with food and beautiful plants, well maintained. And
it looks like a little Eden.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what just happened to this yard?
We want it to be like so beautiful that you feel like you could just walk out barefoot and just be like in Eden, like in a garden.
I mean, it's a small space. It's probably about 1,000 square feet.
Yeah, it's probably like a 1/16 of an acre or something. I mean, it's not much at all, but what we want to do is show people how much you can actually grow and how much you can actually do on such a small piece of land. Because a lot of people, even in like a small suburban area, have a small front yard or small backyard with maybe 1,000 square feet, maybe less. There's still so much you can do if you just know how to plant and how to really utilize that space.
Exactly. And another thing to talk about, and I'm really excited about this, we want to have groups of kids come out, schools groups, and be able to just like either drive through or get out and walk around. I mean, they can walk on the mulch, no problem there.
It's not gonna hurt it.
And the fact that they would get to be able to see, whoa, a yard doesn't have to be just grass. You can grow food from your own yard in a beautiful way. I'm like, that gets me really pumped up, excited, because I love kids. I mean, I love them getting to see the potential of a garden. I mean, I remember I've shared with them a little bit, but like as an 8-year-old, I tried my own little garden, and I probably made all the mistakes possible, but
that's how you learn.
It's how you learn. But I fell in love with it because I saw that that I had planted something and stewarded it best I knew how. And that first bite of a banana pepper, I was like, what? I actually grew this. So for those kids to be able to taste, I mean, they can go around, pull fresh fruits, vegetables, and literally taste from the garden. That really touches my heart, because I'm like, that's what I got to experience. And then to be able to like share some teaching on that, I think it'd be great for them to not have to have those hurdles of some of the mistakes I made that are unnecessary. You're gonna have mistakes if you try yourself,
Of course.
but to be able to be a guide like that, as I'm doing my project, to go around this winter after I've established mine, or maybe during, something like that, but go places where there are people who have already done this and turning their yards into gardens.
And talk to them and seek their advice, and just talk about ways to do it.
Reach out to them. Yeah.
Maybe eventually we could even go talk to Mr. Gauchi himself.
Oh man, Mr. Paul Gauchi, that'd be awesome.
That would be awesome.
So yeah, I'm pumped. Jonah's pumped, and we just wanted to share that little snippet with y'all, and we'll be sharing the progression there. But that's gonna happen, I believe, this winter, in the next month or two.
Yeah.
I think that'd be a great community project as well.
Well, kids are our future.
Yeah.
I mean, if we teach this next generation how to garden properly and how to show them how easy and simple it is to grow food in your own backyard or front yard.
I'm doing both at this point.
He's doing both. If we show them how to do that, then imagine what the next generation is going to look like.
Oh my goodness.
Imagine like how healthy we'll be and how just full of life people will be when they get back in touch with the earth. There's just something about getting your hands dirty and planting something and growing it and eating the fruits of your own labor. Like, it's just, nothing compares to it.
Oh man, fresh is best.
Fresh is best.
Homegrown. All right, folks. Thanks for joining in on the adventure. We'll be updating you more on that, and Jonah is going to be one of the awesome proponents of this as well. And yeah, I'm excited for the adventure. Let's do it.
These are.
Turn that camera off. Oh yeah, this is gonna be beautiful. I mean, we'll have the landscape coming around with nice curve around here. Nice flow coming around, curve. I think we'll have a border going around there. And then the property line goes right around there where the telephone pole is. So from there over, will just be garden. And beautifulness, growing lots of food from here. I think I might cut that dogwood tree down because it's already got dogwood anthragnos disease. But this one's healthy, so if we kept that one, we could incorporate some nice flow around that tree. Do some walkway aspects and front entrance aspects, as well as incorporating the fruit trees around. But I think I'd keep the fruit trees low, probably like 4 feet, 5 feet tall, maybe 6.
As high up as you can reach with your hand is about as high as you want to keep the trees.
True.
You don't want to have to climb a ladder to get your fruit.
Yeah. I'm kind of tall though, so maybe we should
8 feet for
not
you.
be. Yeah. No, I want kids to be able to reach up and grab them, so we'll keep it kind of short. But man, yes, it's gonna be awesome.